Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's Amber here with KwingsLetsPlays. Hope you guys and gals are all having a fantastic day today. And today we're going to be doing some more Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm playing this on Switch 2, so this is the updated version on Switch 2. And I hope you guys and gals are all having a fantastic day today. And yeah, so we're going to be doing this until we do Mario Party Jamboree, which is coming at 4 o'clock. So, alright, looks like this was my last save, so we're gonna go over here. So, last time we landed on Hyrule in the actual mainland. The first 3 episodes we were up in the clouds, and I've actually never played this, so I'm just kind of going through at my own pace, which sometimes is a little bit slow. So I only talked to this guy. Everyone else in here I really haven't talked to.
Oh.
Was that you, Link? I've been nose down, so I don't know what's happening around me. It's pretty involved, so I'm going to keep sitting here while I wrench on this. If you might have heard, but when the upheaval happened, all of the weapons decayed. I poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's of no use. Just before the upheaval, gloom began to pour out of the ground. It clung to the weapons, pulsing as if alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces before our eyes. It was pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At the time when the Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things. Oh yeah, in case nobody has mentioned yet, you're welcome to the weapons over there. They probably won't be much use to you since they're probably just decayed. Oh. I really need to, like, upgrade how many weapons I can hold because I don't have very good weapons. I don't really know if I'll lose some of these weapons. The spiky spear seems to be good. I don't know if that will stay there if I... Okay, so I still have some weapons here. We can talk to this. Look at all this dust. Hey, I know that face. Any face I know is the face of a friend. Please, Link, help yourself to anything in this shelter. It's all yours to use as you see fit. Don't you dare go making a mess of this place and kicking up dust. I spent so much time cleaning in here. There's still endless amounts of dust. Where does all this dust even come from? Oh, how odd. This place was the royal family's shelter, so they probably have a hidden pathway.
Oh.
Link, right? You really are that Link guy, aren't you? I heard folks talking about you and your face matches the one on the poster. Sorry, you wanted a bed. You can go ahead and take whatever empty bed you like. Nappins? Sleep talking is particularly audible here, so you probably want a bed a little farther from him. His physical condition has been deteriorating ever since he investigating the chasm. That's despite how long he's been back, which has been quite a while. He still hasn't made much of a recovery. The upheaval created massive openings across the land known as chasms. In fact, there's one nearby just beneath Hyrule Castle, and another to the south of the Lookout Landing. If you go plumbing those depths, you'll come across the plenty of gloom. Touch that stuff and your health will take a turn for the worse. Anyway, there's a young girl named Joshua who's been heading up investigations into the chasms. Despite her age, she's been leading the charge. Pretty remarkable, if you ask me. Link, welcome, welcome. Call me Monty. You will find me employed as the gatekeeper of this fine establishment. This is the emergency shelter where all are welcome. Please stay as long as you like. Indeed, this place was originally used by the royal family as a safe haven in times of need. It's quite odd, so we've been fixing it up as we go, you see. At this point, we've stockpiled some supplies and find it to be downright cozy. I, Monty, have been tasked with the illustrious duty of watching the entrance of this renowned emergency shelter. My tasks involve taking orders from my superiors, regarding when to open or shut the entryway. A noble task indeed.
Aye.
Watch your footing when you're using the ladder. If only one could go straight through to the ceiling rather than using a tiresome ladder. But I digress. We probably could use our special power. Yep. So we're on the Hyrule mainland. Yep. Hi, everyone. Hi, Iron X Owl. Hi, Aaron Nair X Owl, and everyone. Hi, Later Gator. Hi, Princess Emmy. Hello. Miles. Hi, Giovanni. Hello, Jason, Kim, and Yura-song. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Sam. Gaetan. Hello, Sujabi. Hi, Seyong Lee. Hello, Jason, and, hi, Kawan. Good to see you, Anthony. Hi, Dozen R. Hello, Silver Sonic. Hi, Blues Cat. Hi, everyone. Hi, Princess Emmy. And, everybody. So, yeah, so I basically just got here. I really don't have... So there's a construct that somebody made. So I probably need... So I guess with this, the difference between this game and... Oh. So the difference between this game and regular Breath of the Wild is probably that. That, you know, the weapons are all deteriorated. That's like one huge thing that's different. Oh, I wonder if I can hit that with a bomb arrow. No. Don't actually have a bomb arrow, so forget it. Well, maybe I'll have to get a bomb arrow next time. But that's interesting, so there's something in that well. Hi, Alpha, how's it going? Oh, that's okay, Alpha. I mean, it's okay. I was just in a bad mood, I mean. I'm over it. Thanks, Alpha. Oh, you know, I just think that, I think I was just spoiled with really good movies in the 80s and 90s and shows, and I think it's just hard to compete with that. It's really hard to compete with Christopher Reeve. I even like the black and white George Reeves Superman. I watched that when I was younger from the library. I mean, I really didn't get to say because I didn't really get to say stuff without spoilers, so I really didn't get to say what I really thought of it. But I believe Luke's gonna do a review. I guess I sort of wanted there to be more, like, you know, I really, really, really like in the Christopher Reeve movie, what's really great about that movie, and I like watched it several times, and I watched it recently this year, is that Lois, she kind of has like a hero worship thing of Superman. Like, she's just blown away by him. Like, he's just unbelievable. She is just she cannot believe that he chose her to, you know, that he likes her and that, you know, and so I don't really want to spoil the movie, but I just did not get that impression from this movie, like, so it was just strange to me, like, you would think if you're a regular girl and Superman likes you, you'd think that you would be, like, pretty, like, you'd have a reaction to that, but it's kind of, a lot of things didn't make sense. Like, Luke and I were talking about it, and there was a lot of things that I feel like, just didn't make sense to me in the movie, but that's just because I'm spoiled by older movies. Yeah. Thank you, Stephen Hutchin, member for 4 months. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much. Hi, Stephen. How are you? I hope you're having a great day today. And thank you for being a member for 4 months. I really appreciate your help. Thank you so much. And hope you're doing well today, Stephen. Thank you. No, I just, in general, I didn't really know how to say what I felt about the movie. Like, there was a lot of things that I didn't like about it, like everybody acting like people in a coffee house on their cell phone. Like, I don't know, it's just, there was a lot of weird, it was like so modern to me that it was like, it was just like so like it's just over the top, like, I don't know, it's just, it was just very strange. Like, there was a lot of strange stuff to me that just felt very weird. Alright, so I guess we're gonna fight this tree. I literally don't know. Ah, my gosh! This tree is gonna kill me. Alright, we got a lizard and we got some wood. Like, I just kind of expect people to, like, I guess that's why I like the Nolan universe and I like the Snyder universe. It's like, I expect people to not be worried about social media and their cell phone when there's, like, literally a actual problem happening in the world. Like, it's just kind of odd to me. Like, for instance, like, I mean, I just don't feel that that's realistic, because they always do that in movies, but I just don't like that. Because I don't think that it actually portrays what real life is like, because, you know, I've had several times where there's been a crisis going on, that I've seen, and I have not seen one person pull out their cell phone and film it, because it's so rude to do that. Like, when somebody's going through a crisis, why would you pull your cell phone out and film it? It's like, it's so rude to do that. It's so, like, not, like, normal. Like, they're trying to make it like modern people are, like, just crazy. Like, this is just the way modern people are. Everyone doesn't care about anyone else and just films everything with their cell phone, which I don't really see the world like that. I don't believe that that's how people are. Like, I don't think that that's how people really are. Like, you know, like, there's been plenty of things that I've seen that have been crises, and I don't see people pull their cell phones out and film it, ever. Like, people are trying to help each other, they're trying to calm each other down. I just think that superhero movies, they portray people, they portray modern us, like normal people, like we're morons. Like everyone's just concentrating on their cell phone when I don't think that that is accurate to real life at all. So I think that as much as, I mean, this is just my personal opinion, but I really, I really think that this Man of Steel was more accurate to real life, like, or like the Snyderverse was more accurate to real life than the James Gunn universe. But that's just my opinion. Like, it's almost like James Gunn makes like a parody of society. Like, he makes people like a parody of themselves, which I don't really like, because the more he does that, like the more Hollywood films do that and make the general public out to be stupid and idiotic, the more that people just think, oh, this is normal, this is what everyone does, when in reality that's not normal. It's Hollywood, like, mocking like normal people, saying that everyone's an idiot, when I don't believe that. So I think that's one of the main problems I have with it. I have a lot of problems with Hollywood movies, so, but it's alright. Tomorrow I get to see the Fantastic Four movie. Yeah, awesome, Uncle Howdy. Yeah, I just think that people are generally, like, a lot of people have a lot. I think that people, like, we look at knights in shining armor and, like, people that made the pyramids and all these great feats that people did in the past, and we think, like, well, that could never be me because I'm a modern person with a cell phone, so I'm an idiot. But in reality, that could be us. Like, we would just, we're just not put in the position where we have to do something like that. But I think that people are just as capable as they ever were. I don't think that, I don't like Hollywood doing that to human beings, like mocking them and making them out to be stupid, because I really just don't like that. So that's a huge thing. I mean, it was like in the Guardians of the Galaxy, it worked for James Gunn because it was a fantasy in space. So, they weren't really Earth people doing that, and and it was just a bunch of crazy people, and space is insane. Like, it was a weird thing, but like, I just don't think it works. Like, 'cause Superman is from Earth, so like, you make fun of people that are like in Earth, you're making fun of like all people on Earth. Like, it's just, I don't know, I didn't like it. So I'm more of a Snyder person, and I like the George Reeves black and white Superman. I like Dean Cain, I liked Henry Cavill, I liked Christopher Reeve. I even would take at least Brandon Routh portrayed Superman more like his character, but I didn't really like the plot of that movie. But yeah. Oh, your Wi-Fi's out again? Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that the Fantastic Four movie is actually going to be good. Luke told me that it's actually going to be good, and that they tried to pretend that they were pushing some weird agenda in the Fantastic Four movie, but in reality, they're not going to. They were just saying that in the press tour, but in reality, there was nothing. They're not pushing anything. It's literally just a regular superhero. And Luke was telling me that the Fantastic Four movie, some some of his critic friends who work in the, one of his friends who works in California as a movie critic, actually told him that he preferred it to Superman. He thought it was even better. So, I think that the Superman movie and the, you know, there's a lot of things that I just didn't like. It just hit me the wrong way in the Superman movie, like, and I'm not gonna, like, spoil it, but, like, I just feel like there was unnecessary, just casual violence, casual relationships, just so many casual, like, violent things in it that really bothered me. Like, if you watch a Snyderverse movie, if it's violent, it's gonna be for a reason. Like, somebody is made to the point where they commit violence, but I feel like in James Gunn movies, it's just casual violence. Like, it doesn't matter. And I just don't like that. There's a lot of things I don't like about it. But, anyways, I'm just gonna focus on this. Alright guys, so I'm just kind of exploring. I don't really know where I'm going. I guess I should go... Maybe we should go to that shrine and see if we can do that shrine. Yeah, an animated Superman is a great version of him, and Justice League. And the lady who played Amanda Waller in the animated Superman show, CC Pounder, she's gonna be in the Liam Neeson movie. I recognized her. I had to double take on her face because she's gotten older, but that is her. Because I know her from not only playing Amanda Waller, but also, you know, in the animated Superman, but also she played in Warehouse 13, which I really liked that show a lot. And it was kind of like a cult classic, cult following. Like there was just, you know, it's just like a weird show that some people really got into. It's a show about basically the government puts things that can't be explained in a warehouse, such as paintings that have magical abilities, a sword that can cut through time that's like a samurai sword, all kinds of random artifacts that nobody can explain, so they hold it in this warehouse called Warehouse 13. And I really liked that show, actually. It was like a little bit hokey, but that's the kind of show I actually like. I don't need, like, the show to be, like, perfect. You know what I mean? Like, so, I don't mind a little bit of a sort of hokey acting. If I enjoyed, like, the concept of the show or whatever. Oh, okay, so they're showing me how to build this, basically. I mean, that's what the problem that I had with Superman was the same problem that I had with other Marvel movies. I don't like casual violence. Like, they would do, like, for instance, like, what I don't like about Marvel characters, and people have always gotten angry at me about this, but I've always been the same way. And it's like, I don't like, for instance, like, there was this one movie where Captain America, like, threw a sword through somebody, and then he made, like, a quip about it after he killed them. Like, I feel like with Batman, he would have been, like, upset that he killed the person. But Captain America was just completely fine with it. Like, it didn't matter to him. It was just so casual. Like, just killed somebody and it didn't... So for me, I don't like that, because for me, I can't even tell the difference between the good guys and the bad guys at that point. Because, like, how is Captain America the good guy then? if he's casually killing people. So that's what I don't like about Marvel movies, and now it's brought into the DC universe where they're making it in a Superman film, and I don't like that. So yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I generally don't like Marvel movies for that reason, and I should have known that when I saw James Gunn's Superman, it would be just like a Marvel movie, and I don't like Marvel movies, so there's no way this movie, there's no way I would have liked it, because I just don't like Marvel movies. So there's nothing that could have happened. Hey, Uncle Howdy. I didn't like I think there was just, like, violence. There's somebody at my door. Alright, I'm back. I thought somebody weird was at my door, but it was just a package. So... Alright. So we made it here. Now we have to figure out... I don't really know. I guess we're gonna have to move it over here now. Oh wait, we already came up here. Alright, I figured it out. But yeah, I mean, you know, it just shows that, like, what I said about, I didn't like about Marvel movies so many years ago. People acted like I just didn't like Marvel characters, but that's not true. I didn't like the concepts that were in the movies, and I just don't like it in a DC movie either, so... Yeah, there's really no pleasing me, so there's nothing that can be done. Well, I probably should have brought over... I probably should have brought over that. Oh. No, I'm really careful, like, if somebody comes in, like, if I think that somebody's in my, like, coming up to my house or something, I just... Oh, okay, so this just has to have wheels on it. So, actually, if somebody's, coming up to my door or whatever, I just, it's a habit I have from when I was younger. I used to live in a pretty bad neighborhood, and I basically, when I was a little girl, and I had to, if somebody came to the door, they could be somebody, darn it, they could be somebody really bad, so whenever somebody comes to the door, I turn off all my electronics, I close all my windows, and I peek through the door. I don't talk, I stop talking, because I don't know why, but it's like, I guess people... Alright, so I'm actually gonna go this way. Oh no, this is a wheel, so I guess we can go like this. Probably could have used 2 wheels, but oh well. Alright, finally... Yeah, I don't have any... The only weapons I have are, like, kitchen knives and stuff. A crystal that glows with the light that purges ancient evil. Well, I don't think I could picture myself using, I mean, especially because, like, in today's day and age, you know, I don't think I'm capable of doing that. I don't think I could be capable of committing violence to someone. I mean, maybe if I was protecting my kids, or my husband, but I just don't. I'd probably just, if somebody came into my house, I would probably just call 911 and I'd probably go out the back door and just leave. They could just take whatever they wanted and I'd just get out of there. I'm not there. I'm not gonna sit there and defend my TV or I'm just gonna let them take whatever they want and get out of there. No, like, I grew up in a violent neighborhood and it's not something I would want to, like, participate in. I don't, I don't think I'm capable of that. The only reason I get quiet is so that they think there's nobody home and hopefully they'll leave. Alright, so we did the cool shrine there. We got something. We got a light of blessing. Alright, yeah, we lost several people this last couple weeks or week. I know we lost the young man that played the teenage son on the Cosby Show. He passed away, and then Ozzy Osbourne, and then there was a chef that passed away also recently, Anne or something, and then we lost then Hulk Hogan as well. And I can't remember the name of teenage son on the Cosby Show, but I think he played you know, the only son on that. Yeah, I have watched the Cosby Show, but I just don't remember everyone's names. Hello. But yeah, I mean, like, I guess I just don't like James Gunn's style of movie. You know, it was alright in Guardians of the Galaxy because that movie was insane. Like, it was a weird, zany adventure, but when you're making a movie that takes place on planet Earth, it kind of has to be more realistic, like how people would act, and I just don't feel like it was. So that's just my opinion. Oh my gosh, these guys are gonna take me. I don't think I'm gonna get much done today, but we're gonna try. Oops. Construct bow has. Alright, I got a bokoblin thingy. Yeah. Is the Sonic X Shadow X Sonic Generations good? Yeah, it's a great game, Miles. Well, I guess we can talk to this person. Hey there, welcome to the Rolling Pastures. What a wide open prairie. What a wide open prairie. The horses around here are so carefree as they graze and gallop. You know how to capture a horse, right? You sneak up behind them very quietly, and that's it. How about sampling some of Hateno's village finest? I've got a good feeling you're gonna like my stock. Take a look. Oh, I do not have any of this. Oh, I can sell some stuff. Maybe I can sell some meals. Alright, now I have some more money. Alright, so now we can buy some stuff. Well, I guess I will get 2 bird eggs. A swift carrot. Some fresh milk. Alright, and then I'll get 2 tomatoes. Alright, so I guess I have to find her wandering around to buy stuff. And I guess I have to find a place to cook to use all those ingredients. Gotta sell stuff to buy stuff. That's right, Max. Yeah, I was just selling stuff to her because I wanted some tomatoes. And I wanted to sell my extra stuff. Whoops. Alright, so I put some tomatoes, meat, and mushrooms. That sounds something like what I would eat. Oh, come on! That's well, actually, that does restore a lot of heart, so... I should look up some recipes. I'm just weird. Oh, I probably wasted my Swift carrots. I tried. Oh! My speed went up. Okay. It's kind of neat. Okay. Hello, Max. Oh, your dog has 3 different breeds in him? That's cool, Uncle Howdy. You like the new Zelda game? Awesome, Robert. Hi, Jacob Orion. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kiki Piche. Hi, J-Lude. Yeah, it felt like a Marvel movie at some points. I mean, I'm glad that people liked it. Like, I don't want to steal people's joy. Like, if it makes people happy, then I think they should be happy. I just, you know, like, I just have my, that's why I hate it. It's like, I can't, it's like, I want to just say that I liked it even if I didn't, but it's hard for me to do that because, like, you know, I'm just pretending even though, like, so, I mean, like, I think everyone's allowed to like what, I mean, I'm glad that people like it so much. Like, so many people like it. Everyone in our chat, everyone in our community has said they've seen it. Like, there's lots of people have seen it, like, several times. And, like, you know, saw it, like, 3 times in a week. So, you know, I'm really glad that people enjoy it. So, you know, that's just, like, I'm happy for them. Alright, so I'm just kind of wandering around. I'm getting food and stuff like that. Oh wow, more of the artifacts falling from the sky. That just fell from the sky. It's a very pretty game. So there's the, I think that's the, oh no. Okay, there's a tower, so I can actually go towards that tower and try to unlock this area. Oh, yeah, you're right, Max, I forgot. So you can stand on top of a rock that just fell, and then use recall to go up. I forgot about that. So... Oh, that's really cool. Thanks, Max. That's really cool. bike ride, I have been having some seizure problems. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will keep you in my thoughts and prayers, my friend. I know it's very difficult to deal with that. I'm so sorry. I already did this one. I did that shrine already. I did this one. Did I do the shrine? I don't know. I don't think I did the shrine, maybe. Maybe I did it. Yes, I did. I went back to where I came. Yeah, sometimes there's small islands that have treasure. Yeah, I vaguely remember that from Luke doing it. But it's like hard for me to remember every game that he's played. Oh, we can try to talk to this Korok. Oh, my friend and I got separated. Oh. Oh, wow. Come on. Oh, he's over there. My friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired. I can't move. I don't really know how to help you. Oh. Oh, are you kidding me? I didn't have enough health? Oh no. Whoops. I messed that up. I should have made sure I ate something. And I cooked all that food too. Oh, my friend and I got separated. Okay. My friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't move. I mean, honestly, I could just, like, carry him. And, like, walk over there. So if a guy is coming up behind me to kill me, I just have to, like, stop building for a second. Korok is very cute. Alright, so hopefully, like, so this guy doesn't fall out, we'll put the things on the side. Whoops, that doesn't look good. That's fine. That's probably fine. There, now he can't fall out the back. Alright, let's go get him. Alright, says his friend is giving a smoke signal. So we just have to lift this entire thing with him in it. Move it this way, I guess. Oh my gosh! Oh, I guess it runs out of energy pretty fast. it possible to attach the Korok's bag with the car? Interesting, Max. Yeah, maybe you could attach his bag so he doesn't fall out. I feel like it would be kind of, like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to glue him onto there, but yeah, I guess I should attach his bag. It's a good idea. Alright, so now we have to, go over here, I guess. He looks really scared. He's either scared or something. And there's a new tower, so I can probably go there. Oops. Whoops. Oh no! I don't want to throw my sword. Alright, just in time to meet your friend. Oh, I must have stuck him on accident. All of them faces from me. Thanks for bringing my friend. Here's something for you. Bye. Alright, and then we already did it. Thanks for bringing my friend. I made it thanks to you. Alright, now we can, like, look at this tower, maybe. Oh, no, we can't. I got hordes of moblins around it. Well, at least we saved a Korok today. I think that's a pretty good thing. So, yeah, I didn't really get to do a lot today because we have the other stream coming, and, I know Luke really wants me to be on that stream, so... I don't really know what else I can do. I guess I just save where I am and it just sets me back where I am here. Oh. So, honestly, this game is very pretty. So, I guess at some point I'll try getting this tower, but I think that's going to be kind of hard to do. But, you never know. Alright, guys and gals, well, we saved a Korok today. I think that did pretty well. So... let's see if I can get like a close-up shot of myself. Oops, I don't know how they do that. There we go. Alright, so thanks again everyone for watching, and really appreciate you guys and gals just hanging out with me and chilling here on Tears of the Kingdom. So I will see you guys in just like a little bit for the next stream. We'll be starting up right now, which will be Mario Party Jamboree on Switch 2. And I'll see you guys for that in just a few minutes. God bless and happy gaming. See you guys on the next stream. Thanks for watching.